The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Coming up, we're down to the final two teams in New Jersey high school basketball. The last ever boys TFC gives us the two teams we want to see battle it out for tops in the Garden State. Camden gets tested against Elizabeth in an epic semifinal. Simeon Wilcher sparked the third quarter outburst to give Roselle Catholic a ticket to the title game. On the girls' side, St. John Vianney has one hill left to climb to secure its spot as an all-time great team. We've got the top 10 plays from the state championships at Rutgers and Toms River. Plus, we'll introduce you to JSE's Boys and Girls Hockey Player of the Year. We sign off on another great week of New Jersey high school sports. Jersey Sports Zone starts now.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
I'm Rich Grampanis, and this is Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. It is the final day of the basketball season, and we look forward to crowning the last ever Tournament of Champions winners on both the boys and girls side. Coming up a little bit later in the show, Mike Frankel looks ahead to the girls TSC from Toms River. But let's get started right here at Rutgers, where we have a matchup that everyone wants to see. Let's take a look at the Tournament of Champions semifinals. Jay Cook has that story.
Thanks, Rich. It is official. A public school team will be playing in the final Tournament of Champions. Camden has been number one in New Jersey all season long, but Elizabeth is not ready for their magical season to come to a close. Elizabeth's top scorer this season is Sebastian Robinson, a former Camden player. His triple gives the Minutemen an early lead, but Camden closes the first in front. DJ Wagner with the drive. The High are up 17-14 after one. Wagner is the consensus #1 junior in the country. He was on fire in the first half. DJ Wagner leads all scorers with 16 points at the break. But Elizabeth goes into the half with the lead thanks to Zyree Beverly. The Minutemen are up 29-28 on New Jersey's top team. These former teammates were going toe-to-toe. Robinson hits the fadeaway. He finished with 13. Wagner had a response. This drive beats the buzzer, and Camden heads to the fourth, leading by 2. The High go off in the fourth. Wagner with the steal. He takes liftoff. That turnover lights a fire under Camden. The Panthers turn up the defensive pressure. Sion Medley finishes off the steal. Camden steals the momentum and closes the game with an exclamation point. Aaron Bradshaw drops the hammer as Camden will advance to the TOC final. 60-50 is the final score. DJ Wagner dropped 30 points with the season on the line.
I mean, he's just the best player in the country, and he did a great job. But I thought he was the key defensively in the second half. He came to me and said he wanted to guard Robinson, and he made it tough for him, and we was able to get the win.
This, we knew we was gonna have to come in here and compete. We knew they was gonna come out ready to fight. It's right now. It's win or go home now. So everybody gonna come out with that intensity, that attitude to want to win. So we knew we just had to keep fighting. Just keep playing hard and just pick up the intensity. These are the type of moments we live for, we work for. So we was just ready for the moment. We just had to go get it.
Now to Rich Grampanis for the other boys semifinal game.
Thanks, Jay. A much-anticipated showdown in the other semifinal. Bergen Catholic and Roselle Catholic going toe-to-toe, looking for a spot in the last ever TFC championship game. Roselle Catholic was sluggish in the first half, shooting from the outside, but Tariq Watson was cleaning up in the paint. Watson was fantastic. He had 14 points and 11 rebounds. What a game for Julian Brown. He led all scorers with 28. At the half, Bergen Catholic is up by 3, 31-28. Simeon Wilcher had just 2 points in the first half, but showed why he's one of the best in the country in a spectacular third quarter. Count the basket and the foul here. Wilcher took over the game. More Simeon Wilcher. Look at this body control. Yeah, he was flexing on Bergen in the third. Wilcher wasn't alone. Jamarcus Lawrence was able to get to the tin with aggression. Beautiful drive here. The third quarter might have been Roselle Catholic's best 8 minutes of the year. Wilcher, the hoop, and the foul. Roselle Catholic leads 54-35 as we head to the fourth. Simeon Wilcher with 20 of his 22 in the second half. 76-64 is your final. Jamarcus Lawrence finished with 18 points and 10 rebounds. He talked about the amazing third quarter run. That was the difference in the game.
You know, we just came out, a little sluggish first half. And, third quarter, we were a really good team. We wasn't really pushing the ball in transition. We wasn't getting back on defense. So, third quarter, what we do a lot, what we do best is pushing transition. So that's what we did.
This is actually my first and last chance to really go at it. Freshman year, it was ended due to COVID. Last year, our season was cut short. And this year, this is going to be the last year, so it's amazing. I really want to, me personally, me and the guys on the team, they really want to go out with a bang.
This is the game that everyone wants to see. Coming up at 2 o'clock right here at Jersey Mike's Arena, Camden taking on Roselle Catholic. Both of these teams have been in the national polls throughout the year. They met in the regular season on opening night, a game that Camden won on their home floor. This time around, the final ever Tournament of Champions winner will be decided with two incredible basketball teams. Time for us to take a break. When we come back, we head to Toms River with a recap of the girls' TFC semifinals. Plus,
I'm Mike Frankel in Toms River. We've seen some tremendous plays on the show so far, and a lot more are coming your way in just a little bit. It's the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10 list. Stick around, we're back after this.
I'm Will Richardson from Bergen Catholic, and you're watching Jersey Sports Zone.
You got a trophy, buddy.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ-Barnabas Health.
The Road to Success program helps prepare and accelerate your career trajectory to a Wall Street career.
People in my generation really want to be building their own companies and really taking ownership over the work that they do. The Road to Silicon Valley program allows students to really make their dreams a reality.
You have the perspective like mine, born and raised in an urban community, but you also have the perspective who had a parent in Wall Street, and it's not necessarily about how you get to the opportunity, it's what you do with it.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
It's time for JSZ's Recruiting Roundup, presented by Ocean First Bank.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here for the JSZ Recruiting Roundup. With the boys basketball season coming to a close, let's look back at one of the state's most fiercest competitors hailing from Roselle Catholic. He might have the heart of a lion, but after his senior year, Simeon Wilcher will lace it up as a Tar Heel. Simeon Wilcher is the spark plug that knows how to get his teammates going. The 6'4" junior led State Power Roselle Catholic in scoring with over 400 points and steals with 60 this year. Before the start of the season, with offers from the likes of Oregon, Ohio State, Kansas, UConn, and Auburn to name a few, he chose legendary North Carolina as his next stop after high school ball. Wilcher and the Lions will take on the state's top-ranked team, number 1 Camden, in the last Tournament of Champions final later today.
This recruiting roundup is brought to you by Ocean First Bank. Ready to bank whenever and wherever? We've got you covered.
The journey to the Final Four at the college level is already underway. We've already reached the Final Four at the high school level in New Jersey. It's the Tournament of Champions semifinals. 4 great teams, but only 2 spots up for grabs for the TOC final at Rutgers on Sunday. The first semifinal features Rutgers Prep versus Manasquan. The Argonauts are the 3 seed, the Warriors are the 2 seed. First quarter and the Argonauts are all business early. Layla Castro pulls up for 3 and drills it. That gives Rutgers Prep a 5-2 lead. Moments later, it's Castro to Antonia Bates. The Rutgers commit gets it to go and 1. Just the start of a big night for Bates. Squan trying to match Rutgers Prep's hot start. Mary Donnelly from downtown. The Holy Cross commit Donnelly scores 10 points in the ball game. Time running out in the first now when the Argonauts find Bates in the corner for 3. Antonia Bates sinks the triple just ahead of the buzzer. A scoring explosion for Rutgers Prep in the first. It's a 23-15 game after 1. The Argonauts keep pumping in the points in the second. Castro, another 3. Layla Castro, 13 points on the night, and the lead is up to 12. Later in the second, Castro finds Bates open for 3. Antonia Bates goes for a game-high 17 points, and Rutgers Prep leads by 12 at the break. Squan able to chip away a bit late in the third. Hope Masonis into the lane. Masonis a team-high 14 points, but the Warriors still trail by 10 after 3. Rutgers Prep keeping Manasquan at an arm's length down the stretch. Michaela Blakes comes up with the steal. Blakes finishes at the other end for 2 of her 12 points, as Rutgers Prep punches a ticket to its first TOC final. 64-48 as the Argonauts control the game from start to finish.
No one really believes in us except for us. Since the beginning of the season, everyone keeps doubting us, but we like it, honestly. Coming in as an underdog, winning this game, we got it.
Now let's send it across RWJ Barnabas Health Arena to James Mooney.
Thanks, Mike. One more ticket to Rutgers is on the line here in Toms River. Top-ranked St. John Vianney has been in title hunting mode all season long, but they will have to get past a tough Sparta squad to earn a spot in the final TOC title game.
Sparta hanging tough with SJV early in this one. Bryn McCurry with the floater in the lane for 2 of her team-high 24 points to cut the lead to 4. But SJV gets rolling to end the first. Zoe Brooks attacks the lane and banks it in through contact. The Lady Lancers end the quarter on an 8-0 run and lead 22-10 after 1. Lady Lancers continue to roll in the second. Madison St. Rose Euro steps her way to the cup in transition. The Princeton commit with 21 points on the night. Later in the quarter, Bree Delaney dials one up and connects for 3 of her 9 points off the bench. SJV with an 18-point lead at halftime. SJV keeping the pedal down in the third. Brooks probes and goes glass for 2 more. The junior with a team-high 27 points as the Lady Lancers punch their ticket to the TOC title game. 75-54 is your final. St. John Vianney improves to 31-1 on the season and continues its quest to be the final TOC champions.
We're excited. We're all beat up and tired, but we definitely were waiting for this moment all season. She just says play hard and keep doing what we've been doing all season.
No matter how the outcome is, we're going to say that we enjoyed the last ride, like our last ride here with SJV, and we're just going to simply appreciate every single second that we had together.
So the TOC final at Rutgers on Sunday is now set. It's a 4 o'clock tip-off. St. John Vianney versus Rutgers Prep. These teams met back on February 13th. The Lancers won that meeting by 39 points. Expect a much closer battle in the rematch. For James Mooney, I'm Mike Frankel, JerseySportsZone.com. JerseySportsZone.com.
Time to step away. When we come back, we'll head to the ice one more time as we meet JSE's Boys and Girls Hockey Player of the Year. You're watching Jersey Sports Zone, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health.
I'm Justine Passat from Red Bank Catholic, and you're watching Jersey Sports Zone.
RWJ Barnabas Health has a passion for heart health with the most comprehensive services, including the state's largest adult and pediatric cardiac surgery programs, a heart transplant program that's top 10 nationally, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. RWJ Barnabas Health.
Max always dreamed of having nice things, but first he needed to find the path to financial success, starting with the right banking partner, one that has a trusted history with customers and the community, the latest technology, but still knows him by name. Then Max found Ocean First Bank. They're making his dreams come to life.
Ocean First Bank, putting you first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Jersey Sports Zone brings a new level of exposure to New Jersey high school athletes. Did you know that JSZ has over 16 million views on our YouTube channel, which tops 10,000 videos? On social media, Jersey Sports Zone reached the 50,000 mark on Instagram. And throughout the course of the year, we hand out over 100 game balls and honor more than 400 athletes with all-state honors. You can always see the action 24/7 at JerseySportsZone.com.
Since he stepped onto campus 4 years ago, CBA knew they had a special player in Zach Wagner.
Zach was an integral part this year, including 2 years ago, since he's been here from day one.
The Colts hopped on the bandwagon during the 2022 season, and it led them to the promised land again. Zach Wagner's career year was the most productive by a CBA player in over a decade. The star forward put up a Gordon Conference best 74 points. That production, paired with his leadership, pushed CBA to an undefeated 27-0-3 record, a Gordon Cup championship, and back-to-back non-public state title wins.
Yeah, I think I play a good two-way game. I got a lot of points, but I think I try and be the best teammate I possibly can. I try and be a leader.
He's a very special player that understands time and space, understands what hockey sense is, and understands where the open ice is. And him amongst our other forwards, they understand that, they get that, and they're able to create something out of nothing.
Wagner considers himself to be a true 200-foot player. He showed the ability to bury big-time shots throughout the year, but the senior was at his best when looking for other goal scorers. He notched 50 assists on New Jersey's most explosive team.
That's a problem with some of our guys here, like Brownie and Wags, who don't like to shoot the puck. They like to dish it more than anything else. So at times it can be a little bit frustrating when they can bury the puck, but you can't really blame that. You can just welcome it, I guess.
Wagner will continue to play on at the next level in New Haven, Connecticut, as he signed to play for Yale University.
Just felt right. I've always wanted to go there. It's my dream school, so being able to get that offer and commit there feels great, and I'm super excited for what the future holds, and this is just the beginning.
While he won't remember every single point, Zach Wagner won't forget the relationships he made on the ice.
High school hockey is where you make the best memories, and these kids on my team, the boys in blue, they're my brothers forever. And obviously I'm very sad that this is my last game ever for high school hockey, but I'm happy that I made so many friends along the journey.
Congratulations to Zach Wagner, Jersey Sports Zone's 2022 Hockey Player of the Year.
Women's hockey is actually a sport. Some people don't believe it, but it is.
Morristown Bayard was once again crowned the #1 girls ice hockey team in New Jersey this past season, and that was thanks in large part to senior leader Leah Stecker. The Penn State commit finished the year with 19 goals and eclipsed the 100-point mark in her Crimson career. Stecker exits high school with 67 goals total and the only 2 girls ice hockey state titles to be played in NJ's history so far. Her shining moment came in the championship final where she landed an impressive 4 goals and an assist. Leah Stecker has set the bar high for the ever-growing sport of girls ice hockey for years to come and has a message for young female athletes looking to get involved.
I don't even know. It's just awesome. You got to get involved. Got to just work hard and push through. You know, you're going to be on an all-boys team eventually, or maybe you won't, but there will people that try to put you down. And just women's hockey is actually a sport. Some people don't believe it, but it is.
Time for one more break. When we come back, it's a state championship edition of the Top 10 Plays. The best from Rutgers and Toms River when Jersey Sports Zone returns.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
You don't need to miss any of the action in New Jersey high school sports. Follow Jersey Sports Zone right now on our various social media pages or on our YouTube channel. You can even download our app for free today, available in the Apple and Google Play app stores. Fresh content is posted every single day on JerseySportsZone.com. Don't miss any of the action as it comes from our cameras right to you.
The Road to Success program helps prepare and accelerate your career trajectory to a Wall Street career.
People in my generation really want to be building their own companies and really taking ownership over the work that they do.
It's not necessarily about how you get to the opportunity, it's what you do with it.
We go into the JSZ archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney, back with another blast from the past. In honor of the final Tournament of Champions in basketball, we go back to 2019, where Jay Cook witnessed Diamond Miller and Franklin complete a perfect season at Rutgers University.
Franklin was still in control, but looked for the knockout punch, and there's Diamond Miller to deliver. Miller with the steal and finish. Look right there, the pure emotion. Under 2 minutes to play, she knew what was coming. 65-57 is the final. The Warriors have officially completed the best season in New Jersey girls basketball history. They're the first team to ever finish at 34-0 and are the state's first undefeated team since Shabazz did it in 2006.
We proved to everybody, even ourselves, that we are the best and we could beat the best. We went undefeated the whole year and won the tournament and the championship. Like, what more can you ask for, you know?
Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud sponsor of Jersey Sports Zone for the last 5 years.
Well, we've reached that part of the show again. Time to showcase the best plays from all over the Garden State. It's the Jersey Sports Zone Plays of the Week. Number 10.
Less than a minute later, off the deflection from Terry Copeland, Richardson taking flight makes it 36-21 with 5:48 to go.
Number 9.
Wilcher wasn't alone. Jamarcus Lawrence was able to get to the tin with aggression. Beautiful drive here.
Number 8.
And Allie Sweeney for good measure. Low block, inside move, check the footwork, scoop, she gets it to fall. Back up 14. Sparta goes on to beat Westfield 55-47 as Bailey Chapman nets 18. Semifinals, here come the Spartans.
Number 7.
Jones showing out to start the second. Oh, goodness, there's kids here.
Number 6.
And how about one more dose of sim? This is the kind of thing you're going to see in the NCAA tournament in the near future. Simeon Wilcher, the spin and the finish. That is awesome stuff right there.
Number 5.
And the exclamation point in this one comes courtesy of Aaron Bradshaw. The 7-footer drops the hammer with everything he's got. Let's take another look. This dunk is an absolute rim rocker.
Number 4.
Under 2 minutes to go. Down 1, Ramapo is scrappy. Nate Burleson Jr. for the lead. Bingo! And that's not the former NFL wide receiver in the stands or the CBS morning anchor. That's a proud dad. Nate Burleson Sr. loves it, and he's gonna love this. Burleson Jr. draws the charge. Ramapo has all the momentum, leading 40-38.
Number 3.
Now here comes the action. Wagner to Medley, who finds Aaron Bradshaw for the monster slam. The 7-footer set the tone on both ends of the floor with his height. There's the swat.
Number 2.
Ramapo playing the hot hand. Seals looks for one more drive for the lead, but he's stuffed by Will Love. Whew! What a defensive play.
And the number 1 play of the week.
But this game changes in a flash. DJ Wagner with the steal and slam. The number 1 junior in America lights a fire under his team with that emphatic jam.
Coming up next Sunday, we say goodbye to high school basketball. We'll have a full breakdown of both Tournament of Champions finals, as well as announcing Mr. and Miss Hoop Zone 2022. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next week at Rutgers for one more edition of Hoops on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
RWJ Barnabas Health has a passion for heart health with the most comprehensive services, including the state's largest adult and pediatric cardiac surgery programs, a heart transplant program that's top 10 nationally, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. RWJ Barnabas Health.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.